When we recognize the brave few who stand head and shoulders above the rest of us, do we truly realize heroism and courage define their character and live in their DNA? One of those men gave his life to save his fellow Marines 78 years ago. Today, Marine Lieutenant Colonel Aquila James Dyess will be honored with a memorial marker thanks to my guests, Mr. Hal Coste, the local organizer for the Jimmie Dyess Memorial Marker Project, and Dr. Mike Walsh, president of the Battery Gadsden Cultural Center. It's great to have you both here with us.
Nice to be here.
So your organization is co-sponsoring this marker. Tell us a little bit about Jimmie Dyess, who this man was.
This is an incredibly unique individual. This man is the only person ever to have won both the highest civilian award for heroism, namely the Carnegie Medal, as well as the highest military award for bravery in combat, namely the Medal of Honor. And those two events were separated by quite a few years, but it was the same man, and he deserves to be recognized. And since his life-saving episode took place on Sullivan's Island, just off of Sullivan's Island at Station 18 and a half, it's only appropriate that this marker be on Sullivan's Island.
Tell us a little bit more, if you would, Mr. Coste, about what he did in that moment back in, what year was it?
1928.
1928, and he was still a student.
He was a 19-year-old cadet at Clemson, and he was on vacation here with his family from Augusta, Georgia. He rescued the lives of two women that were drowning off Station 18 and a half. We think that's the area, and it makes sense because of the topography of the time, the area we think it happened came in right close to Station 18 and a half, and the jetties that created a lot of pockets and turbulent waters, and that's where we think the riptides came from. So it makes sense.
And so it's changed a lot since that time. It looks a lot different today than it did back then, but this is where that marker is going to be placed. And your organization is a co-sponsor, but his family, the Dyesses, they are somewhat spearheading in a way to make sure that there is a marker placed there. He does have other places where he's memorialized, is that right?
It's a very important deal in Augusta, Georgia. There's a Jimmie Dyess Parkway. There was a ship named after him, and a Jimmie Dyess Symposium every year.
Right.
And this is in concert with the Augusta Museum of History.
So tell us, if you can, when this is going to take place, where it's going to take place, and how people can come and take part in the ceremony.
Right, this is going to be on Tuesday, the 9th of August, and it will be at the intersection of Station 18 and a half on Sullivan's Island and a cross street called Flag Street.
Wonderful. Well, I want to thank you both so much for sharing his story and really just edifying us on the heroism that walked these paths, that walked this place here in Charleston. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're back after this.
Thank you.